Good morning. I'm a bit late again. And I'm late because it's Saturday. And what sane person gets up early on a Saturday? Not this one. So when my alarm clock went off this morning, I thought, I must have forgot to turn it off yesterday. And then I remembered we had an open day today and I have to head back into the Chateau. So my mates Kim and Juan arrived yesterday from Spain, and they brought with them several bottles of very nice Spanish red wine. Now, I don't know if you've ever had Spanish red wine, but it's lovely. So we had a glass, then we had another glass, and it was a lovely night. We sat out on my terrace and we chatted and we caught up, and we went to bed really late. The cool thing about my terrace is it's not covered, so you can see the stars. Here's what it looks like. So we sat out there for a while, chatting away and making plans for the week. They also brought with them, well, there's no easy way of saying this, most of a pig, like the leg of a pig wrapped in a blanket.
Okay.
Yeah, really good.
Working.
Oh my god.
It's a shoulder. It's not even a leg. So yes, this is the thin part. So you start with the skin and go from there.
Cool. It's Serrano ham, I think it is, or jambon, I don't know. It's ham, basically. It's cured ham that you're supposed to, well, you've probably seen it. So in France, if you're having like an apéro, friends over for drinks, you generally get like crisps, olives, cheeses, some cured meats, a glass of wine, whatever. And normally you buy little packets of ham that are sliced wafer thin in the supermarket. Well, this is just that in unprocessed form. So the idea is you put it on like a stand or you hang it somewhere, and every now and again you can take slices off it, and it's very delicious. We haven't opened it yet, but I think we'll probably do that tonight when I get back. But it looks lovely and it smells divine. So they brought that and some wine, and we had a great ale night. Now I have to go back into the Chateau to see a man who came third in a Kenny Loggins lookalike contest and a Viking. Right, all the cars are down in the car park, out of the way. Hot dog machine set up. He's left all the hot dog stuff in the back of the van down in the car park. Oh my god. I asked Nick, did he have a camera? I asked Nick, did he have a knife I could use to pierce holes in the sign? The open day? Want to see what he gave me? I think he stole it from Aladdin. Bloody sharp though. Right. Can't fix it with cable ties. You're not using enough cable ties. Ta-da! Job done. Right, I think sneaky coffee before we get going. That's my current plan anyway. They're they're a very distinct colour. Quite nice. They make it look very, I don't know, intellectual.
How long did it go on for?
Ages for me.
Oh dear. Lottie absolutely soaking up all that up today. Now, the lady you just saw there making a fuss over Lottie, the little traitor, brought a very, very lovely gift with her. Would you like to see it? Because it's amazing. You ready? Look at that! Isn't that the cutest thing? That's Lottie. Obviously, that's Lottie. Her daughter did that for me and painted it and brought it all the way from Canada. And she brought us some lovely maple syrup and 2 bottles of whiskey for me and Nick. I don't know if Nick's got any of his left, but I had a sip of the one she gave me and it's absolutely delicious. So Ellen, thank you very much. Ellen's currently on like a 4-week trip around France. She decided to just jump on a plane, hire a car, and go see the place. So best of luck with the adventure, and don't try and plan it too much. I love meeting people. I really do. Lots of people, lovely people. I think that's a lot of people have left now because it's after 3 o'clock. And we had a lot of people through the gates. It wasn't as full on hectic as the first open day we had. People were coming more in dribs and drabs. So we had more of a chance to talk to people than we did in the first open day, I think, because the first open day there were so many people came at once. It's hard to talk to everyone because everyone wanted to say hello and we wanted to have a chat with them. Today was a bit easier because they were coming slower, so we could have a chat with people as they were coming. It was lovely. So we met some really nice people. And I'm knackered. I'm not going to lie. I'm knackered. I'm going to drink that coffee and then sit down somewhere. I haven't sat down all day, which is, yeah. Whew. Oui, bonjour.
Ouais, c'est probablement la plus ancienne de la maison et la seule qui reste du 12e.
I went home that night and slept till 10:30 the next morning because I was knackered. And then when I woke up, I found a problem. And the problem is something decided to chew on the wire of the washing machine, which shorted out the lights in the boot room and all the lights and plugs in my workshop. But luckily this should solve the problem for me. So all I really have to do is fix the cable on the washing machine, easy peasy, and then connect that circuit back to the junction box it was connected to, which also had the barns connected to it. Now the barns are on another circuit breaker and it's a whole thing. It sounds quite complicated, but it's actually quite simple because the person that put it in for me is an expert. And it's all super safe because every time something goes wrong around here, which isn't that often, exactly the right breaker trips to isolate the area if it needs to. So I'm not worried about that. But what I do want to do is upgrade the wires from the circuit on the washing machine back to that junction box. It's all fascinating stuff, isn't it? Welcome to renovating in rural France. Anyway, I got chunkier cable that's going to be good for washing machines, good for the sauna, and I'm going to run that where it needs to be and back to the junction box. That's the plan anyway. And while I'm in Limoges getting water for this mice problem, I need to solve a storage problem as well. No, not this type of storage, a different type of storage. This type of storage. So when I film the vlog, I try to keep all the footage that I download off the cameras. I don't know why, I fancy keeping it. Maybe I'll delete it all someday. But for right now, I'm keeping it. And that means it takes up a lot of storage space. So I have to get hard drives, otherwise my PC, my laptop, just fills up with random clips of me talking rubbish. So this will be the third hard drive that I have got since I started the vlog. Quite proud of that, really. So it's a 2 terabyte, or is it? 1 terabyte hard drive. That'll do me about 4 months. I don't want to go mad and put it all on one big external hard drive for a couple of reasons. One, what if something happens to that one big external hard drive? And two, they're really expensive. So I go in and get them as I need them, which is, you know, once every 4 months. It's not too bad. I did find a reconditioned one as well, which was 20 quid, 500 gigabytes. So I'm going to take that as like a, I don't know, spare backup hard drive. But they're well handy. So, got to go home, clean my PC, clean my laptop a bit of all the files that are on it, and fix that mouse problem. Well, it's a day for ducks and other water-based creatures, but not me. So, I won't be doing that outside today. Now, I did have a video call with my mate, the electrician. The electrician kind of sells him a bit short, but he's very, very good at what he does. And anytime I'm doing electric work around here, I always give him a shout and pass my ideas by him to make sure I'm kind of on the right track. And then usually he'll come out and have a look and give me a hand. Well, I talked to him today and I showed him what I was going to do, and he said, yeah, that's all looks cool and groovy. Just hold off doing it because I'll be over to you tomorrow and I'll just do it with you, and that'll be easier. So yeah, I think I'll just hold off on that. Don't need the washing machine today because, well, I can't dry anything if I do a wash. And this guy, like I said, he's really good at what he does. He once laid an electric cable from a Navy ship to a country, let's just put it that way. So he knows what he's on about. So I'm going to hold off on all that sort of stuff till he gets here. So I'm going to say thank you for watching the vlog today, and I hope you are having a good day wherever you are, and it's not as miserable and grey as it is here. I think once we box off this electric stuff, yeah, I think it's time for a bit of an adventure, because I don't want to sit around here in the rain all week. So thanks for watching. Pack a bag, and I'll see you soon.